The dangers of sweet beverages in the Caribbean. It is time to shine a light on the dangers of sugary beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the main source of sugar in our diets, and eating and drinking too much sugar has been linked to being overweight and obese. In St. Kitts and Nevis, 50% of adult females and 37% of males are overweight and obese. And 28% of children are either overweight or obese. A survey showed that 62% of students between the ages of 13 and 15 drank one or more carbonated sugar-sweetened beverage every day, exceeding their daily healthy limit. So, how much sugar should we consume? The World Health Organization and American Heart Association recommends that children aged 2 to 18 should consume less than 25 grams of sugar daily, and adults should consume less than 50 grams of sugar daily. It will surprise you how much sugar is in some of your favorite beverages. This chart shows that on average, one serving of a sugary beverage exceeds the daily maximum sugar intake for children, which is 25 grams, and is very close or sometimes over the limit for adults at 50 grams. The impact of sweet beverages on your health, your family, and community can be severe. So, it's time to rethink your drink. This message has been brought to you by the St. Kitts and Nevis Ministry of Health.
50,000?
50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Babe, I had the most amazing dream last night. It was about our wedding.
I had a beautiful wedding dress, a personal hairdresser, we had beautiful decor, and all of our friends and families were there.
I want to make that happen.
But I don't know how we're going to be able to afford all of that. But you know what, I heard that TDC Financial Services, they offer this wedding loan package that just might help us be able to pay for our perfect wedding.
Babe, I did not know that the loan comes with a free wedding registry from Home and Building Depot too.
Well, I can't believe that I approved the loan for us with added benefits. Awesome!
Thank you to TDC Financial Services for making my wedding dreams a reality.
$50,000?
50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, come on. I just can't believe, boy.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? My man crying. I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me, you know.
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet. And that I just make she belly roll and I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right, that we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then I see she the other day and the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at here. Come. Hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that what going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some
Hey,
love. Tell
I
somebody
can't
you're
believe
sweet
that.
enough. Drink some
Hey.
water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey.
What do I like to cook? I like to cook, well, there's not one specific dish. But if I had to narrow it down, I like to cook dishes from different cultural backgrounds. Okay, so I don't think I'm Italian in any way, shape or form, but I do enjoy making gnocchi. No, I didn't really have a choice. My family, both sides actually, are full to the brim with chefs. Everybody, even if they're not professionally a chef, somehow they have some of the best food in the community. I don't know how, but I got a bit lazy these days. But I would say I try to cook.
Hold on, stop. Think about the drink before you take a drop. Read up on the label on the back. They say it's ain't sugar, low in fat. But don't be fooled by that. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough.
Hello. Welcome to In Your Kitchen Junior Top Shelf Final Competition. And today we're going to talk about childhood obesity. It is a problem. It is indeed a problem. Basically, if you don't eat healthy, you're going to get fat. If you don't exercise, you're going to get fat. So get from behind the computer, put down the tablet for a little bit, and make sure you learn of how to be healthier. All right? Now, In Your Kitchen is trying to reduce obesity, and so they started this competition, and through this competition, contestants and viewers will learn how to make healthy food choices by using the My Healthy Plate method. And well, the finalists here today have shown they know about the My Plate, and they have advanced to the final. So we say congratulations to these youngsters today. And we're going to chat with them in just a little bit, find out how nervous they are, not nervous, ready for this, not so ready. We're going to chat with them in just a little bit. And so what we're going to do, gonna tell you in just a little bit who the contestants are. The finalists have proven their culinary abilities and knowledge of My Plate, and now have advanced to the final round. I'm here in the kitchen, in the kitchen with the finalists. And the first one I got to talk to right now, his name is Devonte Edwards from the village. No bias. Mana villager, no bias. Devonte, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. What's up with you?
I'm quite fine myself. I'm very proud to see that a young man is doing his thing in the kitchen.
Yes.
All right. So tell me, well, I already said you're from the village, but you're repping the village community, right?
Yes, definitely.
So which section of My Plate competition did you win?
Protein.
Protein.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. And what's the name of your dish?
Ben's. Wait, which dish?
What was the winning?
Pineapple bowl.
It was what?
Ben's pineapple bowl.
Ben's pineapple bowl. All right. And who will assist you today in the kitchen?
Chef Bobo.
Chef Bobo. Who's Chef Bobo? Who's Chef Bobo? How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm Chef Bobo. Good afternoon to everyone.
So are you excited just as much as Devonte to get this thing done?
Well, yeah, man. Like, we worked hard to reach here, so of course we're gonna be excited. We got the drive, the energy, and of course we're gonna be pushing to the finish line.
Absolutely love it, man. All right, so who do we have next? Who is Naima? Who's Naima? You're Naima. How you doing?
I am alright.
All right, and you're nervous about the finals?
Yes, maybe.
What was your My Plate presentation?
I did fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables. Oh, I love fruits. And which community are you repping?
Kayon, the best.
Right. Nobody on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, everybody on. All right. So, what was the winning dish that you did?
Breadfruit taco.
Breadfruit taco?
Yeah.
So you made breadfruit taste good?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that's pretty. I only know about roasting breadfruit down the bay, but if you made a taco out of it, had to be pretty cool. Now, who is going to help you out today in the kitchen?
Jasminda Gilbert.
Jasminda from Cairn as well?
Yes. Yes.
All right, are you excited?
Yes.
So you've been here with her for the whole time?
Yes.
All right, so today you guys are going to do it? Okay, nobody on, we shall see. And let me see who we have next. Oh boy. Please don't kill me if I pronounce her name wrong. All right? Kaliana Robin? Look at me. I mean, I know from long time, I know. Kaliana Robin. All right. So, which community are you repping?
The St. Peter's community.
St. Peter's. All right. And what part of the My Plate did you rep the last time?
The greens.
The greens. Oh, the grains. Okay, the greens. All right. And what was the name of the dish that you did?
Curry basmati rice balls.
What? Say that again slowly.
Kaylee's curry basmati rice balls.
What she said. And who do you have assisting you today?
Sophia.
Sophia, how you doing?
I am good.
You're from St. Peter's?
No, I'm not.
Where you from?
Antigua.
We gone regional in this thing now? That's what some. Are you excited about today?
Yes, I'm very excited.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to see what you guys have in store today, and we want to say thank you very much for joining us. Those of you who are watching us live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and also big up the crew watching us on ZIZ. All right. So we thank you so very much. We hope that you are liking. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit. You want you to be a part of it. All right. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to comment. Make sure you put the fire emojis and all these young people thing, so the youngsters can feel appreciated when we start to chat with them later down. All right. Well, I think it's time. It's time. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, well, let me get my phone out so I can get the clock started, because we're about to get the clock started, because when we get going, you see everybody nice and calm behind you, but once they hit go, everybody gets nervous. Well, we shall see if let's see if they're going to be good. All right, chefs, are you ready? All right, Let's do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the clock is ticking. Go, guys. Go do your thing. Let me get out of the kitchen. Let me get out of the way. Let me get out of the way. Get out of the way. Chef's getting ready. The clock has started, so in in a little bit we are gonna find out, checking on them, how well they're doing, how not so well, and all this and all that. But we have to talk to the persons who are going to decide who is going to win this final competition. And we've got a judge right here. Hello, tell us your name.
My name is Christophe Leta. I'm the executive chef here at Marriott.
All right, so executive, that sounds expensive, right? So it looks like he knows what he is doing. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Because, I mean, you have executive next to your name. So how long have you been a chef? If you have to think about it, it's been a long time.
That long.
Okay. All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from France, worked a little bit in Canada, and then I ended up here, and I've been on the island for like 8 or 9 years now, I think. Yeah, so, and I've been at Marriott since 2019, so I'm just enjoying the cooking and learning things, teaching things, and yeah, I'm very excited today.
All right. See, the thing is, once you go sugar, you never recover. So that's why you're here for all that time here in Sugar City. Now, you've judged these competitions before, but I'm not sure about the junior. But I've seen you.
Yes, last year was great. It was awesome. So, and I've been watching them today, and they're very serious and very lots of application. Yeah, I'm really excited. Young cooks.
I know. I'm like, I expect you to be here like, are they going to burn my kitchen down?
No, they're not.
They
know what they're doing, I can tell you. Yeah, they do. They're very precise about what they want and how they want it. So that's awesome.
I think your English is pretty good as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. All right. Okay, let's move on to the other judge. And hi, what's your name?
Hi, Kashka Thompson.
Mr. Thompson. All right. And I see you're wearing a TDC.
That's correct.
What does that mean? You're one of the sponsors? No?
Happy sponsor.
Happy sponsor.
Correct. Actually, the true sponsor, is the home and building depots of TDC.
Correct.
Right.
All right. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Jamaica #1 foodie and a part-time chef.
A foodie.
Yes.
And a part-time chef.
Correct.
All right. So today you are one of the persons who will decide the destiny of these youngsters.
Correct. But I don't think I'm the only person. I think they've already decided their destiny to be in the kitchen. We're just here to really help them to elevate and motivate and to go as far as they can with the destiny.
That was pretty cool. That was well said. All right. So you have been following this competition?
Yes, I have. I was actually the judge in the last 2 semifinals with Naima and Kayla.
So you knew that these would be here in the finals?
Yes.
All right. So what are you looking forward to mostly for today?
Just to show their creativity. #1, no pressure for them to relax, enjoy, have fun, and put the best foot and taste forward.
All right. I actually absolutely love that. Now, this guy was just a little while ago telling me where he wants me to go, move here, move there, and now he's in the judge's seat.
Sometimes these things happen.
But you were just...
You adapt, you move on, you make it work.
I love it. All right, so how did you get picked to be a judge today?
So I'm wearing a couple of different hats today. I'm actually representing, as when I'm sitting here, the Rotary Club of St. Kitts, who's been a sponsor this season for the In Your Kitchen Top Junior Chef Competition. We've come on board because we have a similar mandate in developing our practices of how we consume food as relates to childhood obesity. I've been here behind the scenes, like you've also pointed out, as I do also work for the Ministry of Health. So there's some crossover there, and I've seen every competition so far from a very unique perspective. So today I think I have a very interesting idea of what to expect. There are a couple of different narratives I think our audience should know about, especially your village mate over there who's brought his fellow competitor back as his sous chef. Which is pretty cool, yes. and if you go back and you look at that episode on YouTube and Facebook, you'll see those two guys have a really cool dynamic between them. I don't want to mispronounce her name. You remember?
I can't. Oh, you better not.
I'm not gonna do it. But the other competitors too had really strong showings in their episodes. So today in the finale should be something to really be observed.
All right. Are you? I know you say you're adapted. You're looking forward being able to taste the food and being able to judge.
This is actually the first time I'll actually be able to taste the food. So yes, and based on the menus, the recipes we have today, which are all My Healthy Plate approved. Yeah, we should have some real interesting stuff to consume today.
All right. I'm so happy that you mentioned the My Plate. And for more information on this My Plate, I was just talking about the My Plate today. Well, you too can find out what it's about. Just go to www.myplate.org and you can find out more information on My Plate. All right, we're going to take a peep at what's going on in the kitchen. The youngsters are doing their prep right now, and I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what they are cutting up and slicing up. I see yogurt involved somewhere. I see some almond breeze milk and so on, but I don't know. Now, we want to know how, we spoke to the judges a while ago. We want to know, like, what is the criteria? What are they being judged on? And I bring in my schoolmate, my classmate, my villager, viewer, and viewer is going to give us a little idea and tell us what's the criteria? What are they being judged on today?
Okay, the criteria for this competition is the same as the semifinals, which are with a little change. For example, presentation, right? They're judged on how the food looks. They have to give an oral presentation. They're going to walk up to the judges. They're going to say what it is they have prepared, and they have to mention some key things. For example, you've been talking about My Plate. They have to show that they know something about My Plate. So they get 2 points so for simply mentioning My Plate, what My Plate is. And then they have to break it on down into the 5 components of My Plate: grains, proteins, vegetables, fruits, dairy. So in the dish that they are presenting, they must be able to identify which item falls into those food groups. They have to also mention physical activity, the importance of physical activity. Because if you're eating and not exercising right, not exercising for the recommended length of time, you are at risk for obesity. So they have to mention obesity, they have to mention physical activity, the importance of being physically active. Guess what? It goes beyond just how the food looks. We're looking at how the food smells. So they're going to smell the food, the aroma. Smell good, you get your points. Don't smell good, guess what? Lost points. How it tastes, how it feels in the mouth. Because if you're cooking corn and the corn lumpy, guess what? Points off. So we're looking at the sense appeal of it all. How the food looks, how it tastes, how it feels in the mouth, how it smells. And then we're looking at the recipe authenticity. Did you make up this recipe by yourself? 30 points. Or you get it from Google, but you change a few things to make it local? Less points. You might get 15 points. Or you take it from somewhere and you just put it out there. Guess what? 5 points. Right? Because one of the things In Your Kitchen wants to do is to encourage our locals, our young people, to actually get into the kitchen and start getting familiar with the locally grown foods. A lot of our students, a lot of our children here, they know the imported foods. They don't know that here has an abundance of tropical flavors, tropical smells, tropical fruits and vegetables, you know, right? Like I said to you earlier, some people know what a Canadian apple is, but they don't know what sugar apple is.
Wait, what? No, you gotta be talking about the youngsters, because we used to go mountain, we used to go pick mango from other people's tree, you know. But you know.
Guess what? Done that. So they don't do that anymore. They walk into the supermarket and they pick up these fruits from out there. We want to encourage our persons here, young and old, to get into the local markets and start sampling the foods. Start practicing. Yes, the first time you try something, it might not work. But guess what? You keep trying, you might come up with a masterpiece that Marriott might put on their menu. All right? So we're talking about the recipes authenticity. And then the judge is going to look at the complexity. Was it easy to make? You didn't may have much difficulty? Was it difficult? Some of the recipes that we have looked at for these 3 cooks have a significant number of things. Somebody's going to take something, bake it, boil it, cut it up, put it up, fry it, all sorts of things. So the more complex the item is to make, the more points you get. And then we put it all together, and we're going to announce who is the In Your Kitchen Junior Top Chef. That is it.
But thank you very much, viewers. She just broke it down a little simpler for us, and we appreciate that. So again, if you want more information on the My Plate, you can go to www.myplate.org, and you can find out more information. We got to give it up to the sponsors, though, because without the sponsors, some of these things, some of it wouldn't have been possible. So I want to say thank you to you. We want to big up the Rotary. They gave the ingredients. I saw viewer posting stuff with the children doing their shopping and so on. So big up the Rotary Club. ICDF, our sponsor from day one, from Jumpstart, from Jump Street. They've been a sponsor of In Your Kitchen. Kittitian Hill, 1 night stay and a day pass. Word up, Kittitian Hill. Thank you very much. Chop Shop. Oh, well, after all the cooking and so on and all that tenseness, Chop Shop is giving a massage. So, yes, thank you very much. And Delta Petroleum is giving a 100-pound tank of gas, not for the winner alone, but for all of the finalists. That is pretty cool. Go Delta. Well done. The Marriott has given us the venue, and the chef said he's not worried. These youngsters know what they're doing, so he's not worried about them burning down the kitchen. So we are good. And TDC, as the gentleman says earlier, TDC Home and Building Depot is a sponsor, and they will give some prizes. All right? So We let's see. Let me check on my phone and see how much time has passed, just to see. Sometimes 14 minutes, nothing really. All right, so we're gonna go and peep in on the youngsters to see them in the background, fully busy. But for some reason, they don't look nervous. They probably have done this before. Oh yeah, that's right. They did. They did, and that's why they're here today in the finals. No pressure whatsoever. All right, so we are about to take a little commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to check in on the chefs, make sure that they're on top of what's going on, make sure that there's no any issues thus far. And like I said, they look cool and calm. The kitchen, they say, who in the kitchen does feel the heat? Well, maybe no heat start yet. I don't know. But it's only 15 minutes gone. We shall see. All right? So we're going to take a little commercial break, and then we're going to go in the kitchen and check on the chefs.
Stuck in traffic? Working another late shift? Stuck in the office with late appointments? Sounds familiar? Can't get to TDC on time to shop for what you need? Now you don't have to worry. TDC is now online at shoptdcgroup.com. You can now shop from the comfort of your home and even on the go. Just go to www.shoptdcgroup.com and shop for your favorite items at any TDC retail store. Shop online today at www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Shop anywhere, shop anytime, same quality you love. Now online. Shop
www.shoptdcgroup.com.
The fight against obesity. The World Health Organization says that over 4 million people die of obesity every year. And the World Obesity Federation predicts that by 2030, over 1 billion people will be obese. We are literally eating ourselves sick. Unfortunately, the Caribbean has not been left out and is now a part of this growing trend. This shouldn't be a surprise, as over the last decade, obesity has become the epidemic of modern society. And one of the biggest culprits is the amount of sugar contained in our food and drinks. So, how is obesity the cause of so many deaths? Well, obesity is linked to the development of non-communicable diseases, NCDs, like type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and some cancers. And these are linked to the foods we eat, foods that are high in sugar, salt, and saturated fat. This and how inactive we've become all add up to an unhealthy lifestyle. And if we're not careful, this can trap us in a life sentence with NCDs. Is this how you want to live your life? Then it is up to you to do your part by eating and drinking healthily, keeping active and exercising, but also making sure the government does their part too, by developing and implementing policies that protect and support healthy lifestyles, such as restricting the sale and marketing of unhealthy foods and beverages in schools, getting food and beverage manufacturers to include front-of-package warning labels on their products, taxing sugar-sweetened beverages, and using that money to support universal health care and school health programs. It's time to take a stand. This is how we fight obesity together.
sweet beverages in the Caribbean. It is time to shine a light on the dangers of sugary beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the main source of sugar in our diets, and eating and drinking too much sugar has been linked to being overweight and obese. In St. Kitts and Nevis, 50% of adult females and 37% of males are overweight and obese. And 28% of children are either overweight or obese. A survey showed that 62% of students between the ages of 13 and 15 drank one or more carbonated sugar-sweetened beverage every day, exceeding their daily healthy limit. So, how much sugar should we consume? The World Health Organization and American Heart Association recommends that children aged 2 to 18 should consume less than 25 grams of sugar daily, and adults should consume less than 50 grams of sugar daily. It will surprise you how much sugar is in some of your favorite beverages. This chart shows that on average, one serving of a sugary beverage exceeds the daily maximum sugar intake for children, which is 25 grams, and is very close or sometimes over the limit for adults at 50 grams. The impact of sweet beverages on your health, your family, and community can be severe. So, it's time to rethink your drink. This message has been brought to you by the St. Kitts and Nevis.
What's going on online, and well, we have quite a few persons online. We have Amy saying let's go Kayliana, Rose, all the best, Devante, Hex Love, let we go Kaylee. Let's see what we got here. Yvonne Smitten, God's blessings, Naima, Corinne Smith, go Naima. Is it A. Richards? I don't want to mispronounce the name, so I'll go the easier way. And says Kellyana, let we go Kellyana. Says L. Amri, Javon Gilbert, Team Naima all the way. You got this, Naima, says Ayana Blanchard. All right, that is the YouTube. Let me see what. Let's go over to Facebook and see what's going on. See what persons are saying there. We have Lilith Smith Brown say go Miss Smith. That's kind of obvious. Delia Robbins says, go Kel. What else? You can do this. You can do it, my girl. You got it. You can do it. All right. So now and again, I will check in on the social medias. And speaking of which, we're hoping that you're doing the likes and the fire emoji and the young people ting them. You know what I mean? So the youngsters can feel appreciated as they're in the kitchen cooking. All right. And we're going to find out. I think we have a viewer's choice or something like that. We're going to tell you about that in a little bit. That's why we're asking you to do the fire emojis, and especially those of you on Facebook. You know, you pick your whoever you supported and you do all of that. Now, I'm here by the hydration station. It rhymed. Hydration station. Ah, it rhymed. And I think I've got Mrs. Smith.
Yes, Sonia.
Oh, I'm in the middle. Oh, I'm in the... Oh, come sit with us. I like it. Oh, wow. I didn't notice I would be able to sit. Just let me just check on the time. And let's see. We have just 24 minutes gone, so not bad. All right. So I'm between Miss Smith and Miss Bagel. Got it word. All right. All right. So so Miss Smith, as a dietitian, how can diet combat childhood obesity?
Okay. Diet can help combat childhood obesity in two ways, basically. The diet can provide nutrient-dense foods. And you may ask yourself, well, what is that? These are foods that are high in nutrition, as opposed to foods that have empty calories, which are low in nutrition and high in calories. So, for example, sodas. Soda is what we would call an empty calorie food. And so, yes, you would get the energy, you're going to get the calories, but you're not going to get very much nutrition. okay, as opposed to using a smoothie, okay, which would have fruits and maybe some veggies and so on.
Well, sorry to cut you off, but somehow I had to put that on my parents because growing up I had plenty sodas. When I got older, there was something in the square, and I saw the amount of sugar in one soda. I stopped drinking soda from that day. I like how do you get all that sugar in one bottle of soda? Is absolutely amazing.
Yes, that is true. They create, you have food engineers, and so they would sit in the labs and they would design and they would make, But generally speaking, diet is able to assist because as long as good choices are made, then the body of a child who is developing would then have those nutrients to help maintain and combat, the overweight that comes with having high sugar, high fat, and of course high sodium foods and snack foods as well. So diet also can assist with helping children to avoid or limit empty calorie foods. Okay, so those are basically the two ways that we can say that diet assists. It provides nutrient dense foods, and it also provides foods that have many nutrients, few calories.
Right. All right. Now I'm gonna go now to Miss Bago here. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm fine myself. Sorry. So I was being so standoffish. I didn't realize I could sit with you all. Now we know that Lake Health and Well-Being is heavily involved in the development of sugar-sweetened beverage policy. How can this policy tackle childhood obesity?
Okay, well, I think that we need to start at the beginning and understand why we're concerned about sugar-sweetened beverages. And you alluded to it before when you were speaking to Ms. Smith. So sugar-sweetened beverages contain a lot of sugar. So you have your sodas, your energy drinks, some of the juice drinks, they contain a lot of sugar. Some of them contain all kind of 30, 40 grams of sugar, which is a lot of sugar. If you see what 30 grams of sugar looks like, and you're consuming that in one drink, but at the same time, not only are you consuming that in one drink, many of us are drinking those drinks with every meal as well. And young people drink a lot of sugary drinks. I think in the Caribbean, we're one of the highest consumers of sugary drinks. And so what we want to do is we want to discourage young people from drinking those beverages. And a sugar-sweetened beverage policy can help. Because what happens if you drink a lot of sugar-sweetened beverages, you're consuming a lot of sugar, and that can actually lead to weight gain, that can lead to obesity, and then that can lead to you developing non-communicable diseases. So we do need policies that help the public to reduce their consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages. So policies can help. For example, there are 3 types of policies around sugar-sweetened beverages. You have a sugar-sweetened beverage tax. So that is adding a tax on sugar-sweetened beverages, which increases their price so that the public reduces their purchase and consumption of these drinks. It reduces our consumption, it reduces our exposure to sugar, therefore it then reduces our obesity levels. There's another policy which is a front of package warning labels, and that is simply including a very simple label on the front of packaged foods that lets the consumer know whether that product has high sugar, high salt, high fat. And that's a very easy way for people to see if they have a product that is unhealthy, and therefore they can make a quick and easy choice about whether they want to purchase that product. And the third policy that we're advocating for is a school nutrition policy. So we want to create a healthy school environment where kids have access only to healthy foods and beverages. So what we're calling for is that we sort of restrict the sale and marketing of unhealthy foods within schools. So with those 3 policies, we can reduce kids' exposure to sugar-sweetened beverages, we can reduce their exposure to sugar, we can ensure that they maintain a healthy weight, and in that way we tackle childhood obesity.
Wow. These companies might be looking at this program and like, but you are speaking the truth.
No, we have to speak the truth because we have to put people before profit. What the companies can do is they can create healthier products. That's just simply it. They just reduce the sugar in their products. They create healthier products. It's not a fight or anything like that. It's saying that we have a huge non-communicable disease crisis in the Caribbean, and we all have a part to play. So the government has a part to play by introducing policies. The public has a part to play by making healthy choices. NGOs have a part to play by advocating for change, and the companies themselves have a part to play by creating healthier products for their customers. And I think it's only right that they do that. You know, we have to think about the health of our nation. We're losing a lot of people to non-communicable diseases, and so we all have a responsibility to create a healthy environment.
Thank you so very much. And I know a lot of it can come to us as parents, but we can only do so much because, you know, sometimes the children, they at school, it's easy to go get themselves a soda, you know, they go out, we give them money, you know, it's their choice. Sometimes it's the coloring and the packaging and so on. It's attractive to them, you know. Yeah. And yes, and some of it's on TV. I want to taste this because I see it on TV and so on. But like I said, I found out late when I went to that thing in the square, and I'm like, all the sugar in one, really? And from that day, it was no more sodas for me. Like I was like, no, and so I started, you know, moving to water. You know, so I have plenty water on a daily basis, and I try to encourage my children to do the same. To get them stopped will be probably kind of impossible, but to
you start to lose that taste for sweetness as you start to make those changes. So, you know, so just start with small steps, and then you could, you know, it makes a huge difference. Definitely makes a
No, you are so correct, because someone suggested to me I should have my tea without sugar. And at first I skin up my face and so on. And then I went, no, I can't have it any other way. I don't want any sugar in my tea.
So you lose the taste for it. So I think it's just making those small decisions. So instead of like having 5 teaspoons of sugar in your tea, you reduce to 2. You know, you just slowly reduce. And, you know, it makes a huge, huge difference. It really, really does. And I think, you know, sometimes we taste these drinks, and it doesn't seem to taste that sweet to us, but like Ms. Smith said, we have the food engineers that are able to create like a formula that is so palatable to us and so wonderful to us. We don't taste the sweetness. It actually becomes quite addictive as well. So we're battling all of that. So I think, you know, if we have the policy, if we have the healthy choices, and, you know, we all work together, I think we can create a healthier environment and be healthier, because we all want to live long and prosper. You know, we don't want to be living with these chronic health conditions which will take our lives prematurely, and really we want to live a good quality of life, and the only way that we can do that is if we're healthy.
Thank you all so very much. Ms. Smith, any final words? We had a little big chat over here. Any final words?
No, I would just like to encourage everyone to really think about the choices, the food choices that we are making, the lifestyle choices. And when we start with our children, then we are equipping them and helping them to make better choices as adults. So I would just like to encourage everyone to, you know, think about the food choices that we're making now.
Thank you all so very much. And I hope the parents are taking notes, and you, a few youngsters, are watching this show right now, and I hope you digested the information and make it a personal effort to say, if I drink cheese sodas, let me just drink one half bottle. If you do one, you do a half. You know what I'm saying? Just try, and you would actually start to feel the difference. You wouldn't be lethargic. You wanna, you know, just try. I mean, yeah, we might say, oh, you're old now, I don't do all the things, but you can start now to the road to a healthier living. Okay, so we have 33 minutes gone. We're gonna peep in on the chefs, and so we're gonna cut to that and see what's going on in the kitchen. Again, they're still looking nice and calm. I see Mr. Edwards is chugging on some water. He's looking very relaxed, and so yes, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna come right back.
Babe, I had the most amazing dream last night. It was about our wedding.
I had a beautiful wedding dress, a personal hairdresser. We had beautiful decor, and all of our friends and families were there.
I want to make that happen.
But I don't know how we're going to be able to afford all of that. But you know what? I heard that TDC Financial Services, they offer this wedding loan package that just might help us be able to pay for our perfect wedding.
Babe, I did not know that the loan comes with a free wedding registry from Home and Building Depot too.
Well, I can't believe that I approved the loan for us with added benefits. Awesome!
Thank you to TDC Financial Services for making my wedding dreams a reality.
$50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, man, I just can't believe, boy.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? My man crying. I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me, you know.
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet and that I just make she belly roll and I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right, that we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then I see she the other day. And the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at her. Come, hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that what going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey, hey.
Stuck in traffic? Working another late shift? Stuck in the office with late appointments? Sounds familiar? Can't get to TDC on time to shop for what you need? Now you don't have to worry. TDC is now online at shoptdcgroup.com. You can now shop from the comfort of your home and even on the go. Just go to www.shoptdcgroup.com and shop for your favorite items at any TDC retail store. Shop online today at www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Shop anywhere, shop anytime, same quality you love. Now online. Shop
www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Hold on, stop. Think about the drink before you take a drop. Read up on the label on the back. They say it's ain't sugar, low and fat. But don't be fooled by that. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough.
All right, welcome back to the In Your Kitchen Junior Top Chef competition. And we have 40 minutes gone thus far. We're back in the kitchen to check in on the chefs and see how well they are doing. Hi, Naima, how you doing, girl?
I am stressed out. The blender, I had the blender here and then it stopped working.
Oh, no.
So I had to go behind, back and forth. And yes.
Life is lifing right now. But one of your friends says, party on the project when you win. So, no pressure. Now, what's the name of the dish you're doing today?
Smith's Scrumptious Sushi and Naima's Bougainvillea Tea.
All right, so we're looking forward to that. Let me let you go do your thing. Can't have you being stressed out. Let me go with Mr. Edwards quickly. Hey, Mr. Edwards, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
So what is it you're preparing today?
Ben's lemon butter salmon spring rolls.
That's it. That's just that.
And smoothie.
Okay. And how's the stress level?
I have no stress at all. I'm just trying to finish in time.
All right. Been here, done that. You hear that? The man says, "Been here, done that." Where's my other competitor? Okay, well she's in the back. But we have 41 minutes gone. They don't seem to be under too much stress, under too much pressure. So I'm gonna go chat with the judges again and check in on them. So 40 minutes gone. You've been looking at the competitors thus far. What are your thoughts?
Forget looking. The smell that's coming out the kitchen right now is something I wish everybody could understand. And it's something that's been happening for each of the episodes that I've been a part of. You go in and out and you start to see the things coming together. But when you get that waft, it's you're like, okay, starting to get hungry now. let's see where we're going. But yeah, it's been going good.
I know today you get to actually taste because all this time you're behind the scene.
Finally, right? No, been going behind the scenes like the cameraman over here. That was me a couple episodes ago, but that's all right. You know something? I realized I didn't even actually say my name last time. So my name is Kevin Bell.
That was my bad. That's my job to ask who you are.
That's okay. That's all right. These things happen. But like you said, we adapt and we move on. But no, I'm really excited to see what the kids are going to put together based on the menus that they have. It's going to be some really interesting stuff.
Right. Okay, let me just squeeze down here by Mr. Thomas, man. Thompson, sorry. Let me apologize because I ain't even realized that TDC gave big gifts, senior. You know what I mean?
Inception.
From Jump Start.
Jump Street.
From Jump Street. TDC has been a sponsor of In Your Kitchen.
From its inception, yes, that's correct.
And today, I think it's a stove and a blender and an air fryer are the gifts today.
Yes. So
no jokey gifts.
No. So the grand prize is a 30-inch Whirlpool gas stove. Second prize, it's an air fryer. Third prize, it's a blender.
Now, you know that TDC has been a sponsor this competition. Why do you think TDC decided to jump on this In Your Kitchen competition?
Well, it's really a no-brainer. I mean, non-communicable diseases is it's an issue not just in the federation but worldwide, and where you can give back and encourage better living and better healthy living. It's a win-win for both, because all these appliances and more can be found and is sold in the TDC home and building depots. Right. So no matter if it is that you need something to do or prepare, we have it for you.
Gotcha. Right. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. And now to the chef. You have been you've been in this judging this competition before.
Yes, last year. Yeah, so it's second year.
Yeah, this is the second year. And what are your thoughts first and second year?
I really enjoyed last year, and it was really fun. But this year they look a lot more serious.
Yeah, because they're children now. It's a different level of.
No, they're really serious. But I really enjoy it because I was watching them earlier, and they're actually. It's a competition, but it doesn't look like they're actually in a competition. They're chatting between each other. They're talking. They're having a good time. You know, they're exchanging. They're, sharing things. It's a great thing to see. I mean, young kids, just doing it, showing us the way a little bit. We sometimes forget, right?
Because sometimes, you know, you get so serious because of competition and so
No, but they're really into it and they're just having fun. I can see it. So that's awesome. I'm prospecting, eh?
Yeah.
I'm prospecting. I need new chefs, you know. So I need always new chefs, right?
And it's good to get some young blood, you know?
Exactly.
I see one of the girls jumping up saying, pick me, pick me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love that. All right, thank you so very much. All right, so earlier I was telling you about the My Plate. Also told you about the judging and the prizes and so on. What we wanted to know about the choice. You know, we want the viewer's choice, and that is why we are encouraging you. I'm seeing a couple fire emojis and so on for Go Naima, but we need to see some of those. All right, so please, you know, at least if your person doesn't win, or if they do win or they don't win, you're watching, at least give them some support with the hats and the fire and the, you know, whatever you got to do to make sure that we have. I'm trying to get somebody here to explain what the viewer's choice is all about, and I have the young lady here to come tell me. I'm trying to explain to the people what the viewer's choice is about. Can you give us some more information on that? Well, tell us your name first of all, and some more information on the viewer's choice.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jamesia Fraser, and this I'm a member of the In Your Kitchen team. So this In Your Kitchen season, because we're dealing with the younger generation and the younger folks, we decided to do a viewer's choice. So in this viewer's choice, we're basically encouraging their friends, their family to share and learn more about childhood obesity, but in a fun and friendly way. The social media, which is really cool. So we're just asking you to send a love for Naima, because we love her so much and she's been doing so well. So just put loves all over the place for Naima. And we're asking you to like for Kellyanna, because we like her and she's doing really great. And because Devante is the boy, you know, he needs some fire, because he's just hot. So that's why we chose those emojis. He's just hot, so we need some fire. Please, please, please. So don't forget.
So you're saying if you put in a hat, it goes to Naima? Right, and if you put in the like, it goes to...
If you put in the like, it goes to Kellyanna.
And then the fire goes to the
Devante.
So there you go. So now you know who to vote for or how to vote. All right, especially those of you on Facebook, because I'm here watching. Oh, they're listening.
Yes, and don't forget, remember, we are counting all the votes. We are counting them. So if you know that you're for Team Naima, don't put no fire, just put the heart, please, please, please. And if you're for Kellyanna, just put the thumbs up, please, please, please. Because if I see heart and fire, you don't want me pick who your team be. Right. I ignore, you know, you're right, and I put in who your team be. So make sure you put the right emoji for the right person, please, please, please. Thank you.
All right, well, I like how it's, I just thought that you write the name, but I like the fact that now it has, so now the hearts are coming in like crazy.
Ooh, Naima, you go. Oh, I'm seeing some fire too. Where the likes, where the likes, where the likes? We need the likes too.
We need likes. And we are fortunate enough to have a VIP section. Wait, I've done In Your Kitchen shows before. I don't recall us having a VIP.
Well, we have some very important people who has been sponsoring and supporting, so we decided to big them up a bit, you know, make them feel important.
Well, they are important, and have them come, have them chill out with us on set at that. So I'm hoping that we can chat with them. Hello, hi, can we, sorry to interrupt your conversation, but you're all in the VIP area up here. Tell us who you are.
I'm Nadine Carty.
You who?
Nadine Carty.
Nadine Carty, and who you're representing?
Oh, I work in the Ministry of Health in Nevis, Health Promotion Unit Coordinator.
Queen City, massive, Nevis, nice. How you mean? All right. What are your thoughts here today?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I like the setup. It's nice. I see that the kids look like they're very confident in what they're doing. So, looking forward to the end results.
I mean, children in the kitchen. That is just... wow. I see my friend Naima is here as well. Naima, how you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain.
We have another Naima competing here as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, we do. One of the contestants.
Having a conversation about that. Yes. Interesting.
All right. What are your thoughts on today's proceedings?
Well, I'm really actually excited to see it. I think like sometimes we do the same things over and over again, but not in new and creative ways. So it's really exciting to see that we're giving them an opportunity to do something that's exciting, and for us to see our young people engaging in that way. I never thought about you just say young people in the kitchen. We need to get more young people in the kitchen.
No, because at that age, your mother and your father would tell you, keep out my kitchen, you burn down the house, and so on. And now to see we have top chefs at that age, that is pretty amazing.
Yes, and an opportunity to be in a professional kitchen and in this setting, and also to see how they perform under pressure, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, it's exciting to be here.
And I was there chatting with them, and they seem pretty cool. Like one of the judges says, they're behaving as though it's not even a competition.
Well, you know, we have to remember how resilient and excellent our young people are. A lot of the times we really focus on the challenges our young people are having, but we don't celebrate their successes and the things that they're doing really to push through and their potential. So it's exciting to see it, and congratulations to all the stakeholders.
And which department are you representing? You know, we have Navis.
I'm representing the Prime Minister's office.
Umi, this is much better than you being here, so it's okay. I'm happy. It's much cuter. Another VIP. What's your name?
Michael Lin. I'm the Taiwanese resident ambassador.
Yes. Okay. And you
send the Taiwan embassy, of course.
What are your thoughts on the competition?
Actually, I'm really very impressed when I saw the introduction of these three competitions and competitors, and especially the youngest one, only 13. Only 13, but she's the reigning top chef, so I'm really very impressed. But I also noticed that there's a young man who is also coming to compete.
Yes.
So that really is a gender equality that we see. That's a very good example here. And so I hope that, of course, most of the time we notice that professionally male is the top chef, but now we have more female, especially young girls, to participate in this profession. I believe that's a very good development for this country. That's why we are very proud to sponsor this In Your Kitchen initiative.
And from from jump start that you have been on the show, making sure that it goes up.
Yes, that's right. That's my role to be here to support this project, and we are very proud that we could partnership with Ministry of Health, and you know that Taiwan and St. Kitts and Nevis has been friends for 40 years, and this year we celebrate the 40th independence for St. Kitts and Nevis, also our diplomatic relations for 40 years. So that's a great milestone that we achieved so far, and we hope that, and we believe for the next 40 years, Taiwan and St. Kitts and Nevis will still be good friends. We are very honored and very proud to be your partner in your national development.
I'm absolutely happy to hear that, because I've traveled quite a few places, and I even had a quiz about it the other day that Taiwan is my favorite place. It is my favorite trip of all the trips I've done.
I also encourage more and more Kitchen and Event students to apply the Taiwan Scholarship to study your higher education in Taiwan.
Thank you so very much. And who do we have with us now?
Hello, Sugar Bowl. So this is Iseline Phillip. I'm the Minister for Youth, and I'm here in my capacity as the Minister of Youth to, obviously support the young people and this initiative. I actually really want to commend In Your Kitchen and the Ministry of Health for extending, the Top Chef competition to young people, to our juniors, because I think it's actually really important, especially because I am aware, I've always been an advocate. Obviously, before I became senator, I was working with Lake Health and Wellbeing, and we worked very closely with In Your Kitchen, and the real objective and goal was really for us to kind of promote health and wellness, healthy eating, in order for us to be able to reduce the prevalence of non-communicable diseases. So I think it's really important to see that we have extended the scope of In Your Kitchen to include young people, because I think it's important for our young people to be early engaged in how we can prepare healthy meals and how you can actually enjoy cooking and learning with ingredients, and to actually, nourish ourselves in, a way that can be more lasting into our lives for healthier, and longer lifespans.
Yeah, and it's good to get the healthy eating message from young people, because sometimes when the parents or the grown-ups say it, it comes like it's a punishment. But when you have your fellow men and your children saying it, like, maybe I should stop drinking so much sodas.
Yes, for sure. And I think, one of the things that on that point, it's, when you have the young people engaged in actually creating the meals, so when they go to the supermarkets now with their parents who are obviously paying for the food, they can be like, yeah, no, mommy, don't buy this, think about this. Or, let's try to do this way, or, I learned that, instead of using sugar, we should just kind of like do a sugar-free option, and things like that. So it's really good to see how, In Your Kitchen is really supporting this initiative with our junior chefs. And I really want to encourage and commend the young people who have, been able to get down to the finals, because I know, there was a series of eliminations. So I really want to encourage and commend the young people. And, I look forward to seeing more about this and, seeing it continue. So
thank you so very much for chatting with me. Marge, you could talk nice. Oh my God, thank you so much. All right, who else do we have here in your kitchen? Hi, what's your name?
Good afternoon, I'm Dr. Archibald.
Doctor? Like doctor?
Doctor.
All right, Doc. What are your thoughts on this entire competition?
Okay, well, I am very proud of the department for this carrying on this competition. It's been going on for a few years now in your kitchen, and it's done by the Health Promotion Unit. If we're focusing on primary care, which is preventative care, then this is a very good way to go to educate our people, especially the young people, in how to go about eating healthily to avoid the NCDs and so on that we keep talking about, the diabetes, the hypertension, and so on. And so the creativity is very inspiring, where they're using trying out new flavors, new culinary trends, and so on, which would make it interesting and not boring, and which would encourage them to eat healthy, to cook healthy meals. So it's a good activity put on by the Health Promotion Unit periodically, and we're very proud of that.
I actually love the fact that is young people actually leading out in terms of telling their fellow youngsters, let me ease off of this. This is the better way to go, the healthier way to go.
Yes, it's good when the young ones lead the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, thank you very much. Who else do we have here? What's your name?
I'm Christopher from Town Embassy. And you just interviewed my boss, so what he said goes. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I like what she said, what he said. He's the boss. What he says goes. Let's go to the front. We have some more persons here. Hi, how you doing? Hello. I didn't even notice. No. Tell us who you are.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Alicia, and I am here representing the Rotary Club of St. Kitts, which is one of the main sponsors for the In Your Kitchen competition this year.
And gives the ingredients and so on.
Yes, we did over the series of the cook-offs. We did the shopping. We actually went to the supermarket and assisted the contestants with shopping, just to guide them to make sure they were staying within the parameters of what they were preparing. So we did the shopping with them, which was some really fun experiences. So we got to know the actual dish and the recipe and what it takes to prepare it.
What are your thoughts on the fact that it's just a children competition?
They knew more than us in the supermarket, They knew exactly what they were looking for and what they were trying to achieve in terms of taste. Sometimes you're showing them something and they're like, no, I want this one, this brand. Well, as long as you stay within the price limit, you're fine. So they knew a lot. They're very versed in the kitchen, because I think a lot of them have experiences from their homes, from their parents. If you realize the parents are down there, they were also at the supermarket with them. So they were also there for guidance. But they're very versed in the kitchen, I think.
All right, so the Rotary Club of Liamiga, St. Kitts Rotary Club, tell us, what do you guys do other than this?
Well, we're basically an NGO that is community-based, service-based. So we're just a group of like-minded professionals that want to be able to give back in certain areas as a group. That's basically us. So we do a lot of community projects. This project, why we're even here on this project is because last year, one of our mandates from our regional body, it's actually an international, Rotary International, and we're a part of District 7030, which is the region made up of countries in the region. So one of our mandates was actually childhood obesity. So we thought that this came in very well with childhood obesity, we have the kids cooking, we have them following guidelines as to what to prepare. So we thought it fell in beautifully with our mandate, and so we decided to partner and jump on this project. So that's why we were really keen in what they're buying to prepare the meals with.
Thank you so very much. Good chatting with you. And we also have, what's your name?
I'm Roy. I'm the leader of Taiwan Taking Commission. So I'm with William.
Oh, you're with William. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we have any more? Okay, we're gonna take a little commercial break, and we're gonna be right back. We're gonna chat with the chefs. We're gonna chat with the judges. We're gonna chat with some more people. But let me just give a quick time check to see. No? Okay. When we come back, we do all of that.
Babe, I had the most amazing dream last night. It was about our wedding.
I had a beautiful wedding dress, a personal hairdresser. We had beautiful decor, and all of our friends and families were there.
I want to make that happen.
But I don't know how we're going to be able to afford all of that. But you know what? I heard that TDC Financial Services, they offer this wedding loan package that just might help us be able to pay for our perfect wedding.
Babe, I did not know that the loan comes with a free wedding registry from Home and Building Depot too.
Well, I can't believe that I approved the loan for us with added benefits. Awesome!
Thank you to TDC Financial Services for making my wedding dreams a reality.
$50,000? $50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, man, I just can't believe that.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? What me crying? I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me, you know.
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet and that I just make she belly roll and I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right, that we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then I see she the other day and the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at her. Come, hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey, hey.
Hey hon, what's up? Hey girl, I just called you to tell you about this great deal that I'm about to get with an insurance company on my new car. Really? Yes, really. Just $200 monthly for the next 12 months. That sounds too good to be true. Does it include windshield coverage? No, that's an additional cost. Does it include personal accident and medical expense coverage? Wait. No, it does not. What about act of God and riot and strife coverage? No, you know. Please tell me it at least includes some kind of no claims protection. It does not. Well, friend, the math is not mathing at all. With TDC Insurance, you got one rate and all that I mentioned included. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going on the website right now to get a quote. You definitely need to switch to TDC Insurance where the math is mathing.
At TDC Insurance Company, we take good care of you, guaranteeing you peace of mind.
Stuck in traffic? Working another late shift? Stuck in the office with late appointments? Sounds familiar? Can't get to TDC on time to shop for what you need? Now you don't have to worry. TDC is now online at shoptdcgroup.com. You can now shop from the comfort of your home and even on the go. Just go to www.shoptdcgroup.com and shop for your favorite items at any TDC retail store. Shop online today at www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Shop anywhere, shop anytime, same quality you love. Now online.
Shop www.shoptdcgroup.com.
The fight against obesity. The World Health Organization says that over 4 million people die of obesity every year. And the World Obesity Federation predicts that by 2030, over 1 billion people
and their families. And so we have, who do we have here?
Richard Sadler.
All right, Richard, who are you here supporting?
Team Kellyanna.
Kellyanna. And have you been supporting her throughout the entire series?
Yes, I have.
And do you know the name of the dish or what she's doing today?
I don't even remember, but
you know you're here to because just showing up is important, and you know she could look over and see her friends and families here.
That's true.
And who are you?
Well, I'm Kellyanna's mom, and I'm here to support her, and I'm bigging up a big time Kellyanna. Go, Kellyanna, go.
Like, this gotta be, surreal, like my child in this, and she made it to the finals and so on. How does that make you feel personally?
Well, I'm feeling good. It just shows that, well, a parent is there to show the child what they have been taught from their parents, and we are implementing everything into them that they can see that they can pass it on to when they get their children.
This is crazy that she's doing her own dish, and I'm watching her in the kitchen, and she looks so comfortable. It is absolutely like, is that a child in a like, what is going on here? You did well.
It's glad to see that she being comfortable and confident today. For the past week, she has been stressed out because they are doing SBAs, and that also plays a part. But to see her today in that frame of mind today shows that she's there with it.
Thank you so very much. All right, so it's Go Kellyanna? Yes. All right. Who do we have here in the friends and family? What's your name?
My name is Deshanda Hanley. I'm here representing the Fireboy. Not just the Fireboy, but also Kellyanna, the like, and the Heart, Naima. But Devante is my nephew, so I have to big him up as well. So I just want to say.
But you know what's going on because you know what each emoji is for. So you've been really following this thing.
I've been following it from what Miss Fraser said. Mrs. Fraser said. Yes.
So he's your nephew. How proud are you to know that he's the only boy here and he's in the finals?
Well, I'm proud of him, because, lately, men are no whole. Sometimes we don't have nothing good to say about men, about boys. Yes. So this is a positive for him, and not only for him, but it's an example for the other men in our community as well. They could do positive things with their time and make an impact on the community as well.
Absolutely love that. All right, who's next to you? What's your name?
My name is Corinne Smith. I'm here repping my daughter Naima Smith.
All right, and how proud are you to know that your daughter is here in the finals?
Well, I am happy for her. I know, as I always tell her, confidence is key. So I told her that when she was going up for the semifinals, and I maintained that in the finals.
Well, the fact that she's here, is it because you keep her in the kitchen or she couldn't keep out the kitchen? Who was the encourager for her to be in the kitchen?
Well, her other mother, she works with her in the kitchen, as once there's not school, she's in the kitchen. So she's always cooking.
So that's why she's so comfortable. All right. Who else do we have? No? Yeah, that's okay. What about this young, All right. So there we had some of the friends and family who are here, not just people that, there are persons who are online giving support, but in person. It's good to know that they could look over, see me mother, see me auntie, see me cousin, see me friend here supporting, and that makes the world of difference. All right, we're going to take a little break. You know what? We're going to just peep in the kitchen and see how well they're doing. Not that we're going to go in there, but just going to peep in and see how they're doing. We see we have some veggies here. Prepared. Let me just look at the demeanor. Let me look at the body language. They still seem pretty cool, Don't seem too stressed. They seem pretty okay. We got some other stuff in there. Look like flour and something here. Well prepared. All right. So judges we're gonna go inside and peep on them. Yeah. And we're going to see what the judges think of what's going on. All right. Going to walk with the judges. We're going to go inside with them and see what's going on. All right, here we go. Look at them tasting. This is tasting stuff.
Yeah, tasting his stuff, man. Nice.
Some corn there on the... some corn there, and my girl turning over her stuff. I don't know what it is, but well, you could get the whiff from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're in the kitchen. Now you're in the kitchen. You could actually.
Yeah, I'm hungry now. Let's get this going.
We are indeed. We could literally taste stuff from inside here.
Yeah, we're in the heat of it. Definitely in the heat of it.
And you're a foodie, so your taste buds might be going crazy. Can't wait to get a taste.
It is, but what I mostly like about it is that there's no pressure to them. It seems they're in a comfort zone or an element of comfort in that it's almost like it's second nature for them. They're just going through the motions, going through the paces, just taking their time. You're looking at the ingredients, you're watching them prepping it. It's almost as if they're right at home, going through everything, each step, building up everything to that final momentum. So it's good. That's what I actually enjoy about it. That, when you're under pressure, you tend to show it. But they look like they're under any pressure at all.
I find strange. And they're youngsters. I've done this competition quite a few times. And these are the adults. And I could see some of these chefs at one point being, sweating and worried about stuff. I'm not even saying, it's just weird.
Right. I don't see it at all. I'm glad for them. I'm happy for them. Because, at the most, this is a good training ground and training element for them so that as they progress, and they will progress, regardless of whatever space or whatever stage that, they have the training from early. Because at their age, I wasn't cooking. I was outside running up and down. I was playing in and out. You know, I wasn't behind a stove until I was in like my late 20s. You know, like.
To that, the opportunity to cook in a professional kitchen. I mean, how many people children at that age could say, "Hey, I've come over here. I've take the time, use the type of equipment that are afforded to them, and put out some extremely what I hope will be really good tasting food." So.
As you rightfully said, you know, these elements in the kitchen, this is world-class elements here, and this is only going to set the stage for them to go further and higher. When they go to other kitchens, you know, it'll be like a walk in the park for them because they're accustomed to these kitchens.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. In terms of starting to cook, I started to cook my own stuff late, and these children started now. As time goes by, they could know what goes with what and make up more of their own stuff.
Because a recipe is really a guide, you know. What you add or subtract is what truly makes it yours. So if they're using recipes, and I'm looking at the recipes, and some of these recipes are very detailed, very intricate, and I'm like, I've never seen this before. Exactly. You know, so I'm really anticipating, I'm looking forward to the final dishes, the elements, the plating, the tasting, because I mean the aroma is fantastic, you know, and I'm like getting real prepped and ready for this final dish. But overall, I think it's going really great.
Well, thank you so very much. The judges are really down into this, and we can see the contestants. Look at this. They're actually chatting one another and joking around and stuff like it's not a competition. All right, so we have 1 hour and 6 minutes gone. 1 hour, 6 minutes. And so we have less than an hour now. We have less than an hour. No pressure. Any pressure? No pressure. You still stressed out, or you're good now? We shall see. So 1 hour already gone. We're gonna get out of their way so they can continue doing their thing. We don't wanna, you know, have them being all nervous and stuff with us being in the back with them. And 1 hour is gone. 1 hour is gone. 1 hour is gone. Just letting you guys know that an hour has passed. And so we have less than an hour to go. All right. Looks like we're due for a break. And then we're going to go by the hydration station. And we're going to come right back. So we'll take a little break. And we're going to be right back.
The dangers of sweet beverages in the Caribbean. It is time to shine a light on the dangers of sugary beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the main source of sugar in our diets, and eating and drinking too much sugar has been linked to being overweight and obese. In St. Kitts and Nevis, 50% of adult females and 37% of males are overweight and obese. And 28% of children are either overweight or obese. A survey showed that 62% of students between the ages of 13 and 15 drank one or more carbonated sugar-sweetened beverage every day, exceeding their daily healthy limit. So, how much sugar should we consume? The World Health Organization and American Heart Association recommends that children aged 2 to 18 should consume less than 25 grams of sugar daily, and adults should consume less than 50 grams of sugar daily. It will surprise you how much sugar is in some of your favorite beverages. This chart shows that on average, one serving of a sugary beverage exceeds the daily maximum sugar intake for children, which is 25 grams, and is very close or sometimes over the limit for adults at 50 grams. The impact of sweet beverages on your health, your family, and community can be severe. So, it's time to rethink your drink. This message has been brought to you by the St. Kitts and Nevis Ministry of Health.
So we want to look at the way how we prepare our meals. Oven baked fries instead of using the deep fryer. That cuts down on the fat considerably. Okay, tip number 3, have a regular time for eating. Okay, you know, sometimes we have a schedule, yes, and we go here, we go there, but we don't have a regular time for eating. And that helps us and our bodies to synchronize a time to eat rather than eating when we are hungry. And when we are very, very hungry, when we've missed a meal, we tend to eat more. Okay, so have a regular time for eating meals. And then tip number 4, avoid skipping breakfast. Research shows us that when we skip breakfast, we tend to eat a lot more when we do start eating. And so it's best for us to walk a little sandwich if we can't have a full breakfast, but avoid skipping breakfast. And the final tip that I would give to help in combating obesity would be, we adults have to learn to say no. We adults, those of us who are taking care of children, who are working with young people, you know, who are shaping their destiny, their future, we have to be able to say no. No to chocolate, no to high fat meals. No, we just have to say no and provide that other option for our young people. And I think that would help them to not only develop habits that would last for their adult life, but also combat the high fat and the high sugary foods that we have that cause the increase in obesity.
Thank you very much for those 5 tips. And talking about saying no, the fact that we're having this competition with these youngsters proves that, you know, sometimes when we say no, we feel bad for telling them no. But the fact that these youngsters are here shows that if we continue teaching them the right way, telling them why we are saying no, this is the reason why this could happen to you, you know, healthier is better. Because look at these youngsters making their own. Because when I was speaking to the Rotary lady, she said the children know what they were buying. They know which one is better. They know what one, you know. So if we not just say no, but we tell them why we are saying no, will help, right?
Correct. Very, very true. And, you know, we are living in an age where we have social media, where we can learn different things. We can employ the social media to show healthy habits, you know, why the no is necessary, you know. So I think that we are well on our way to assisting our youth in St. Kitts and Nevis making better choices.
Thank you. All right. Miss, can you give us 5 healthy tips?
Okay, well, I don't have too much more to add to what Miss Smith would have just provided, but I think I'll focus a little bit on healthy drinking. So like I was mentioning before, we want to encourage folks to reduce their sugar, sweetened beverage consumption. So we want to encourage people to drink more water. So drink more of this, drink a lot more water. It doesn't have to be necessarily this brand, but drink a lot more water. And so I think, you know, if we are to try and increase our water consumption, there are things that you can do to make it. People say water doesn't taste good, it's not that palatable. But what you can do fruit infused water. So you can have a lemon water, you can add mint to water, all sorts of things to make the water, if you feel like it needs to taste better, to taste better. So do some fruit infused water. Another thing you could do, just carry around a water bottle with you throughout the day so that when you do get thirsty, you can go ahead and drink. But also just drink regularly throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. Because the thing is, once you start to feel thirsty, you're actually, you know, way dehydrated. So you need to just keep, drink regularly throughout the day and keep hydrated. Another thing, reduce your alcohol consumption. So alcohol in no way, shape or form is good for you. It's linked to the development of non-communicable diseases. We have a drinking culture in the Caribbean that's really very unhealthy. We overdrink, we overconsume alcohol. So we like to encourage people to reduce their alcohol consumption. Ideally, we don't want people to drink at all, but we know that might be hard.
So reduce your alcohol consumption as well. Other tips, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to drink more water. One of the things that we did recently in collaboration with the Ministry of Health was that we had a water challenge. And so people had to commit to drinking water as their drink of choice for a week, get out the sugar sweetened beverages, get out the alcohol, and commit to drinking water. So we had a nice competition. We had a little WhatsApp group to encourage everyone. People got prizes at the end of it. So challenge yourself. Do things where you can challenge yourself. Do it with a friend so that you can drink healthier and make healthier choices as well. So I think that's all I can say right now. Just adding on what Ms. Smith said. But we just encourage people to drink healthily, really and truly, and to stay hydrated, particularly now. It's very, very hot. So really try and drink as much water as you can.
Thank you so very much for those tips. And parents, please continue. When you tell them no, give them the reason to why. You just don't, we don't feel bad. Want to make you no and that kind of thing. But when you tell them the reason why I'm telling you can't have this chocolate, the reason I tell you have kind of the sweet, the conkles and all that, it's not good for you, or we're trying to cut down. And those of you who have your tea, less sugar or no sugar. I got accustomed to the no sugar thing, and now I don't ever want to go back. I even was using honey at one point, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go no sugar at all. And I think it's working for me. Even with your face breaks out and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So the less sugar, the better. She was asking me the ages of my children. She's like, wait, what? I said, I look so, but no. All right, so we got all right, we're gonna continue moving around. Okay, all right, we're gonna take a little break. That's the notice I'm getting. Take a little break, and when we come back, we continue with more.
50,000?
50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, man, I just can't believe that.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? What me crying? I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me,
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet and that I just make she belly roll and I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right, that we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then I see she the other day. And the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at her. Come. Hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey.
Stuck in traffic? Working another late shift? Stuck in the office with late appointments? Sounds familiar? Can't get to TDC on time to shop for what you need? Now you don't have to worry. TDC is now online at shoptdcgroup.com. You can now shop from the comfort of your home and even on the go. Just go to www.shoptdcgroup.com and shop for your favorite items at any TDC retail store. Shop online today at www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Shop anywhere, shop anytime, same quality you love. Now online.
Shop www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Hold on, stop. Think about the drink before you take a drop. Read up on the label on the back. They say it's ain't sugar, low in fat, but don't be fooled by that. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough.
Everybody sitting down. What you doing, huh?
Start it up. What you doing, huh?
That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, we.
That's not slow, yeah, everybody zoom.
Hey, hon, what's up? Hey, girl, I just called you to tell you about this great deal that I'm about to get with an insurance company on my new car. Really? Yes, really. Just $200 monthly for the next 12 months. That sounds too good to be true. Does it include windshield coverage? No, that's an additional cost. Does it include personal accident and medical expense coverage? Wait, no, it does not. What about act of God and riot and strife coverage? No, you know. Please tell me it at least includes some kind of no claims protection. It does not. Well, friend, the math is not mathing at all. With TDC Insurance, you got one rate and all that I mentioned included. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to.
Because, you know, I might start smelling green and so on with all the pressure. But looking at them, they still don't look like they're under any pressure. Well, we told you earlier about the healthy plate. And this competition was on the first competition, it was on proteins. The second competition focused on fruits and veggies. The third on grains. Well, today's the finals. I got to do all of them in one. All right. So when they do their plate and so on, they have to make sure that all the fruits and veggies, the grains, and the proteins are all in one. And for those who may not know, the plate is a nutritional tool that helps people to make healthier food choices. It helps persons to manage their weight, reduce their risk of obesity and other NCDs. For more information, call the Health Promotion Unit, or I told you earlier, visit www.myplate.org. All right, so we see them doing their final wrap-ups and checks and so on and so forth and so forth. It's it has come down to this, and I'm all excited to see what these plates are gonna look like, you know, and then we're gonna see how the judges are gonna handle the tasting, you know, what's gonna become of this one, because this is the final, this is the big one, and they've got some fabulous prizes to collect. Whether they win or, you know, whatever their places are, they will be given some fabulous prizes. And I'm hoping that the youngsters, you who are watching, are inspired and thinking about some of the sweets, as we spoke earlier, and, you know, drink more water and that kind of stuff, and make healthier choices so we can, you know, eliminate or cut down the obesity, and for ourselves and our family and our friends. All right, so let me just peep in and see what's going on and see. Mr. Edwards is doing some wrapping. I don't know what it is, but he's wrapping some stuff there. And so we can see, got some carrots. I could see carrots and stuff in there. And so it looked like he's wrapping the salmon. Yeah. Oh, yes, I was right. So he's wrapping the salmon with the vegetables and so on. So when the judges, oh my goodness, you're probably watching and your mouth is watering. Don't worry, you are not alone. You are not alone. So the young lady on the long off boundary, she's also putting some sort of paste. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of paste. Like I said, it's last lap. I'm seeing some pear. I'm seeing some. Oh, so she did say she's doing some kind of sushi something. So, I don't know what the paste is about. I don't know what the. It's like a taco. Oh yeah, she did. Leslie, listen. She did say she did some taco something. So, and then we have over there. They're lifting stuff on the plates. They're getting ready to plate out. They're getting ready to show the judges what they have done all afternoon. So we are in the last lap styling. Listen, it's one thing to prepare in your head, I want to get this done. I want to, you see it in your head. But when you have to implement and come out and get it done, but these children are doing it. And in just a little bit, we are going to see what it looks like, because there's the as Vivia said earlier, there's the taste and the texture, the plating, so how it looks. When they put it on the plate, then the judges are gonna go on the texture of what it feels like, the taste, the smell. Some of the judges will say, "Oh, just in the kitchen and smelling it." Well, they're gonna smell the food and the recipe originality. So this is what they're gonna be judged on, and this is what we're waiting to find out. So I'm sure we have like 5 minutes left, or even less, I'm sure. So I'm just looking at the clock and waiting on the production team to give me the go, because the countdown is on. The countdown is on. I'm getting the signal. It's 1 more minute. Are you kidding me? 1 more minute. That should add some sweat to their brows. That should put some sweat on their noses, isn't it? Yes, have them all nervous as the countdown is on. 1 minute. Oh, goody. Now we can see them moving frantically, because now after that minute, it's time to go and face the judges, literally, because now you have to go and explain to the judges the name of your food, what's involved in it, and viewers said they have to mention my plate. They have to say certain things that can get them extra points. Are they going to be still have the mental capacity to remember all this? We have 10 seconds. 10 seconds left. Whoa, we're counting now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, we have clapping in the background. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we are going to see what these young chefs have prepared. We'll be right back.
The dangers of sweet beverages in the Caribbean. It is time to shine a light on the dangers of sugary beverages. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the main source of sugar in our diets, and eating and drinking too much sugar has been linked to being overweight and obese. In St. Kitts and Nevis, 50% of adult females and 37% of males are overweight and obese. And 28% of children are either overweight or obese. A survey showed that 62% of students between the ages of 13 and 15 drank one or more carbonated sugar-sweetened beverage every day, exceeding their daily healthy limit. So, how much sugar should we consume? The World Health Organization and American Heart Association recommends that children aged 2 to 18 should consume less than 25 grams of sugar daily, and adults should consume less than 50 grams of sugar daily. It will surprise you how much sugar is in some of your favorite beverages. This chart shows that on average, one serving of a sugary beverage exceeds the daily maximum sugar intake for children, which is 25 grams, and is very close or sometimes over the limit for adults at 50 grams. The impact of sweet beverages on your health, your family, and community can be severe. So, it's time to rethink your drink. This message has been brought to you by the St. Kitts and Nevis Ministry of Health.
$50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win and win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, man, I just can't believe that.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? What me crying? I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me, you know.
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet and that I just make she belly roll and I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right, that we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then I see she the other day and the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at her. Come. Hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that what going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey.
Stuck in traffic? Working another late shift? Stuck in the office with late appointments? Sounds familiar? Can't get to TDC on time to shop for what you need? Now you don't have to worry. TDC is now online at shoptdcgroup.com. You can now shop from the comfort of your home and even on the go. Just go to www.shoptdcgroup.com and shop for your favorite items at any TDC retail store. Shop online today at www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Shop anywhere, shop anytime, same quality you love. Now online.
Shop www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Hold on, stop. Think about the drink before you take a drop. Read up on the label on the back. They say it's ain't sugar, low in fat, but don't be fooled by that. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough.
Everybody sitting down. What you doing, huh?
Start it up. What you doing, huh?
That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, we.
That's not slow, yeah, everybody zoom.
Hey, hon, what's up? Hey, girl, I just called you to tell you about this great deal that I'm about to get with an insurance company on my new car. Really? Yes, really. Just $200 monthly for the next 12 months. That sounds too good to be true. Does it include windshield coverage? No, that's an additional cost. Does it include personal accident and medical expense coverage? Wait, no, it does not. What about act of God and riot and strife coverage? No, you know. Please tell me it at least includes some kind of no claims protection. It does not. Well, friend, the math is not mathing at all. With TDC Insurance, you got one rate and all that I mentioned included. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going on the website right now to get a quote. You definitely need to switch to TDC Insurance where the math is mathing.
At TDC Insurance Company, we take good care of you, guaranteeing you peace of mind.
Now she won the first one, but this one she has to incorporate all the different, so this one's a little tighter.
Well, she implements in having the 5 components in her plate, and I think she has done a good job. We look forward to her presenting, and then we'll see what the result is.
What about you, man? Are you nervous about her final presentation?
No. She comes from a line of great cooks, so I know she will do well.
Thank you very much, Richard. All right, come from a line of great cooks. All right, I know you were supporting Mr. Edwards, but also giving love to the others as well. We're down into the final time frame. Are you nervous about what he's doing?
I think I'm more nervous than him. But he looked cool, he looked confident. So I'm taking some other energy on myself as well. Yeah, I wish him all the best.
Yeah, but looking at him for real, he didn't seem frazzled. He seemed under control and so on. So we are going to see in a little bit what he has to offer.
Yes, we are going to see what he has to offer. I'm looking forward to see what he has to offer as well.
Keep your eyes on the judges to make sure they like what they taste. What about you and the little one? Are you nervous as well?
I am nervous as she is because just now her thing is falling apart and I can see it on her face. She is stressing out because each time she wraps, it falls apart. And I am so nervous for her. But I know it has the taste because I taste it in the trial. I'm just praying that she gets the thing holding. I can see from here she's holding the wrap and she's trying to wrap it tight enough. But I'm just praying.
All right, thank you so very much for chatting. All right, now we spoke with the friends and family. Now we're gonna go to the guys who make it all count. The guys who decide the fate. The guys who decide if it tastes right, smells right, you know, the whole texture and all that. We're gonna chat with them and see what they say. So it's down to this. Down to the wire.
Hard. Yeah, they're working really hard.
We walked around and we saw what they were preparing. Any thoughts on what you saw?
I see a lots of creativity and a lots of work. I'm like really surprised, like for their age,
yes,
and how they advanced they are actually as young chefs. So I'm not gonna call them, you know, they're young chefs.
Yes.
They're just really going for it. It's just amazing. Yeah, no, I really like it. I read through the recipes. It's really nice. I'm looking forward to it.
So looking at the recipe and looking at them work at it and then seeing the end product for children.
Yeah, I'm looking at the story and I wanna like I did last year. You know, I wanted to see the personality of who was behind the dish and how they interpreted it and see who they are. You know, and that is, if you can translate that in a dish at that age, that's amazing.
It is. I'm actually quite impressed. We see that we have stuff already in front of you. How excited are you to taste?
Very, very, very excited. This looks very creative, delicious, refreshing. The aroma that is hitting me right now, I am like, yes, I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready.
What about you, man, Mr. Bell?
I am very, very impressed by what I'm looking at now. I really hope the taste matches up, and seeing these guys come from the first competition this season to where we are now battling in the finals is awesome.
Well, let's have Mr. Edwards tell you what he has given you guys today. Mr. Edwards?
Wow. Right now I can't think straight. I feel relaxed. I feel much better than before. Because coming in at the end just now was a lot of peer pressure. I'm placing everything properly. But today in front of you I have Ben's salmon butter rolls. So I really hope y'all like them. Oh, by the way, I never made none of this before. This is my first time doing this. So that was a difficulty in it. For me personally. Never used the spring roll wrapper, never made that sauce. I just put everything together in my head and just, yeah, put it together. Nobody showed me at all. So yeah, I hope it tastes how it looks. Yeah, it looks very nice. That's Ben's dipping sauce. Yeah. Ben's banana smoothie. Yeah, Ben's banana smoothie.
All right. Well, it is now time for the judges to dig in and taste the food and see. Wow, that is crazy. Normally, the chefs do a test. They do a test one at home. They let their friends and family taste it and test it out. He came here and said he never tried it before. That is crazy for a competition of this magnitude, you know, for him to go all out. Well, we are going to find out what the judges have have decided. So now they are opening up their books to the judging criteria, and they are making sure that they judge on the criteria. And so we can see you can see them cutting up and doing the whole tasting thing. So Mr. Edwards is under the microscope now. There's the big head chef. He's on the far end. So we know how to taste food, but he know about tasting, he know about preparing, he knows about all that. So he is going to be the one, you know, we just taste and like, it tastes good. Oh yeah, that's it. But the chef now, he's going to be able to, you know, do some separation, and now he's going to taste the smelling the banana smoothie,
taste the banana smoothie, and he's going to be the one really critical in this one, as you know, cooking is his thing. My boy here from TDC is a foodie, so he's accustomed to tasting different food, different dishes, and so on. So he's also digging in and dipping in the special sauce, digging in the special sauce. And so, and Mr. Bell is way ahead. Mr. Bell he couldn't wait. He was not checking out nothing. He just wanted to get a taste. Smelling all those ingredients earlier. Now he's even tasting the dip by itself. Like, what? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Okay. Thought he was tasting the dip by itself. Like, what? But yeah. So we're trying to, just looking at the judges, we can't get an idea. But the head chef is underway. He ain't even cutting it up. The head chef just grab it with his hand and bite. No knife, no fork. The head chef just sank his teeth into it, lift it up, grab it, and bite it. So, as Devante said, never tried this before. Like, what? You have to tamper home. But he was brave enough, he was confident enough that he can do it live on this show, and he went all in. So it's up to see what the judges are going to think. During the tasting and so on, now the judges have their books out. They have to do the whole, say what they tasted and see if all the 5 ingredients are the 5 elements of the My Plate is involved. I could see the head chef is questioning Mr. Edwards about some of the stuff that he did. So he's having a small conversation with the chef, and so he's trying to explain certain things of what he did. Wonder if we can let me see, let me hold on, let me try get in on what they're talking about.
It's going on YouTube because I'm not good with tablespoons and stuff. I don't use them stuff, so I had to do that to build the recipe. So yeah, that's how I got the tablespoons. But I just hand free do it with the seasoning.
All right, let me see what the judge. Can you tell me what you asked him?
I just asked him what was his inspiration for the dish, because I wanted to see, why he put that combination together and how it came to his mind, because obviously he's trying to do something different. So that was really the idea. So I just wanted to have a little bit more insight about how he think.
Pick his brain. All right. So you've tasted it all. You've done okay. All right. So we have tasted it all. And wait, the judge have a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, how difficult was this for you to prepare? Is it something that tested your skills? Is it something that you're pretty confident with?
Tested my skills, but you definitely needed to be confident in rolling those, because they easily rip, and I didn't know that.
Well, see, the man never tried before, and he come in the finals to try something new. That is crazy. well, I want to ask about the meal, but I want to ask him a question. So this recipe, you created it yourself, your own, no addition, from scratch? Okay. It's absolutely crazy, amazing. He has guts. He said he didn't ask anything. It was just in his head, and he just went in and he tried it in the finals. Look at that. All right. So looks like we are going to give the judges some time for it to, saturate and, go through their palates and so on. And then we're going to come back to see what the next dish is up. All right. So giving the judges some time. Give them time to write on their papers and so on, and then this is for the marbles. This is big time. All right, bust a little move on you. Yeah, hey. I thought the dance is for when you win, but I guess this is how he relax. All right, so we'll take a little commercial break, and by the time we come back, we'll have the next chef here chatting with us with their meal on the table when we come back.
traffic? Working another late shift? Stuck in the office with late appointments? Sounds familiar? Can't get to TDC on time to shop for what you need? Now you don't have to worry. TDC is now online at shoptdcgroup.com. You can now shop from the comfort of your home and even on the go. Just go to www.shoptdcgroup.com and shop for your favorite items at any TDC retail store. Shop online today at www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Shop anywhere, shop anytime, same quality you love. Now online.
Shop www.shoptdcgroup.com.
Hold on, stop. Think about the drink before you take a drop. Read up on the label on the back. They say it's ain't sugar, low and fat. But don't be fooled by that. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough.
Hello, hello, everyone. We are at the hydration station again, and we have the lovely Devonte, who has just finished his presentation. So, Mr. Devonte, how are you feeling about what you did today?
Feeling great. I'm happy that they didn't fall apart, because rolling them over there, I really thought they would like fall apart because it was easily ripping. But I guess when you tighten it properly with the egg yolk, brush on the egg yolk on the end, you hold it together properly. So that helped me actually.
So, what has been the most challenging part of the competition today so far? Was it the time? Was it the dip? What was it? And you look very hot as well, so I don't know about the heat as well.
With me personally, I got a shot to remember loss, and being in the kitchen with a lot of people around me, I'm claustrophobic. So that was really a problem for me. And then I started catching myself properly. I wasn't afraid or nervous because I did it before. And seeing me bro here, it was comforting.
Sonia, do you want to ask a question?
Yes, Devonte, pleased to meet you. Yes. So, what inspired you to be a part of this and cooking? And you're the only male, let me say that. What inspired you to be part of this?
At first, when they had the protein, the protein competition, my auntie was looking for people and asking me to look for friends who could do it, and nobody wanted to do it. And then I was like, I should try it. Because I like to cook, but I don't cook every day or after. I'll cook like once in a month. I was trying something new.
Very good. I'm happy that you have tried it and you have come all to the finals. Yeah, so it's good that you tried something new. And what advice would you give to other teenagers who are watching you and want to eat healthy, or maybe they're not even thinking about it, but what advice would you give to them about making healthy choices?
Personally, for me, it's better to eat healthy because you will live longer, and most people in society today really think that people don't care for them, and a person's death could really affect our young selves, and that's why our parents try to keep us from smoking and being in gangs and all them type of things. So I advise everybody to eat healthy.
Very good. Thank you so much.
All right, and we are back, and now we are here with Keliana. Is that right? All right, Keliana. Whew. It must have been nerve-wracking in the kitchen today, was it?
Yes.
Especially with the clock ticking.
And the stove them not light.
So you had a little stress earlier, but then we got past that, and we are here. How confident are you with your presentation or with your finished product?
It's good. It's good. Yes.
Well, it's now time for you to tell the judges and tell the viewing audience what is it that you prepared today.
Good afternoon, judges. My name is Kellyanna Robin, and here in front of you I have my healthy plate, dubbed Kaylee's Tropical Saludable. My plate consists of 5 components: the grain, which is a Mediterranean feleche. This feleche is oats. Oats is high in fiber and helps to lower blood sugar levels, and it should be served half cup each meal. But if you want to lose weight, you can use 250 grams per meal. Our protein is sweet chili gluten. This is washed flour. Gluten decreases inflammation and promotes fat loss. Gluten should be served 2.5 cups each dish. And we have our vegetables, which is steamed vegetable satay. Vegetables like carrots, which are good for our eyes, broccoli, which prevents from heart disease and cancer, and we have corn, which has potassium and contains vitamin C and B. And we have the tortilla wrap that is made with squeezed beets water, and beets is an antioxidant. The dairy in the cashew dip is almond milk. Almond milk is good for our bones and gives us vitamin A. For our fruits, we have a dragon fruit smoothie. This smoothie has in dragon fruit and mango. Mango helps to ease constipation, and dragon fruit is good for our hair and helps to fight skin aging. The dairy in the dragon fruit smoothie is coconut milk, and coconut milk helps to exfoliate the skin. It also has a nutmeg, and nutmeg helps to prevent strokes. It is also asked of us to partake in at least 60 minutes of physical activity a day, and this physical activity helps to build our muscles, helps to regulate the blood flow in our body, and helps to keep us in shape. I present to you my healthy dish. Enjoy.
Wow, that was in depth. I didn't expect all of that. She was explaining. My goodness. All right. Well, let's see what the judges they're gonna dig in, and we're gonna see. They already pull out their judging scorecards, and so we are going to see. You see the head chef here. Of course, he's going to go on the texture and the look. Well, on the looks, it looks really good. If we're going on the looks first, and now of course they had to do the whole presentation, the plating. She already did the whole presentation. We could see the plating, how they look. Of course, now the judge is gonna go on the texture. They're gonna go on the taste and the smell, and if the recipe is original. So I guess they're gonna ask her that about the originality of the recipe. All right, so we could see all judges digging in. Normally the judges like to ask questions, so when they ask questions, I will draw close so we can try to see what questions are being asked of the judges, of the participants. Is now trying to taste the beat and see how that goes. All right, doing good so far. You can see the judges concentrating on it. So the TDC judge, he's making sure he tastes the beat as well. Yeah. And I like the way like she cooked it and she explained everything, like she knew what each part was about, and I like the fact that she did that confidently. She did a very good job of explaining that. And so we still got the smoothie to taste and all that. So we are waiting to see. But the judges taking their time, which is fine, of course. Got to make sure that it is all good. Oh, look like we judge have a question here. So it look like he have a question. So he's calling the young lady over to find out. Let me see.
Explain to me that you made the wrap by yourself. Was this an original recipe? Is this something that you came up with on your own? Something that you altered?
Okay. The wrap, I look at all things food, and I saw him made a roti wrap, and I'm like, to substitute more water, and because it's a healthy dish, I add in the beets instead of the water, but everything else is original.
So, beets have this very earthy taste. I'm not getting that, and I really like that. So tell me, how did you get around that?
Well, the key is when you're doing your rotis, you pour a little butter on it to dim the earthy,
All right. If you could make beet taste good, that's the, cause it's supposed to taste like dot, right? If you could make beet taste good, that is pretty cool. Cause the judge said when it tasted, it's beet that tastes earthy. The beets normally taste earthy, and he wasn't tasting the earthiness of the beet, so that is pretty good. She did a good job. So one judge is telling the other to try the juice, so he's gonna make sure he swallow that. We say don't know how to attack it. Yeah. And the whole thing around the edge and all that. Yeah. Aye. All right, let's go. Okay. Yeah. No. What? You got so much going on. I wouldn't even know what to. I wouldn't know. I would be scared to taste it. But Mr. Food is not afraid. Mr. Food, you always say it's good. Like a lot of things.
Constructed, you don't get everything all at once. You get the sugar on the rim. You get the dragon fruit inside the actual mixture itself, and the creaminess of it is really nice.
Well, I'm glad it's I judging you and not me, so I'm glad it's y'all judge. Hey, Mr. Tidisley, you want to eat the whole thing. You realize it's a timed show, right? Mr. Judge? You realize it's a timed show, and but you're making sure you go through the whole thing. Oh, that's good. That's me.
How it's plated, you cannot want to go through it section by section and then group all the elements, because right now you're gonna have a kaleidoscope of flavors to play through and to find out which is what based on the breakdown. So you have the breakdown, and you're going to come back now. Going to have everything together to get the combination of the entire dish.
Said Mr. Foodie. Well said. You could tell he is a foodie. And what do you say about the drink, though? The drink.
Oh, it's absolutely refreshing. Like, I've never had that before, that combination before. I think I might have to borrow that recipe, you know?
Oh, gosh. All right, Mr. Head Chef, how is it going?
That was very interesting. You taste everything individually, and it's got its own flavors. But when you bind it with the dip linked everything together. If you had a bite of everything together, it actually made sense. It was really nicely done, and then the drink was really refreshing, because the heat of the dip, and then you counterbalance it with like that lightness of the drink was awesome.
Wow! So now the judges, they got their hands full, guys. 2 contestants have already given them their food, and now they are up in the air in terms of what they're tasting. All right, we're gonna head over to the hydration station so the chef can explain what is going on.
Wonderful, Kaylee. Yeah, Kaylee, welcome to the hydration station. So tell us a little bit about, like, I like the look of your tropical dragon fruit smoothie. So tell us a little bit about it. What inspired you to make this smoothie?
So, my smoothie, I love mangoes. And I'm like, why not make a dish or a smoothie with mangoes? And my father, like, he always makes mango juice, like, plain. Every time you go in the fridge, you see mango juice, mango juice, mango juice, mango juice. And I'm like, I never tried dragon fruit. I never eat it. I never see it. Well, I've seen it before, but like I never tried it and what's not. So I said, you know, we're going into the competition. Let's try something that you love, 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 and something that you don't know about.
Great. It looks very nice and very creative and colorful. So well done, well done. So how do you feel about the competition today? How do you feel you did? What were your challenges? Just tell us a little bit about what you were thinking today.
Well, I felt like I did exceptionally good. One of my challenges was when the stoves, they weren't lit, and it had stuff on the stove that needed to be done, like cooked through, especially the washed flour. And I'm like, I'm not going up there go serve them judges no chewy flour. And then another challenge was when I realized that my components, Naima, like she started panicking because something wasn't coming out how she wanted it. And then I started to feel bad. So then I went on the ground and started getting some encouragement. And then I tell her I can help her do whatever I say. What you have to do, if it ain't coming out with that one, we gotta improvise and try something else. Because mine was supposed to rap, but the rap wasn't rapping. So yeah, I had to change it around and what's that. And then current again went out. So now you gotta be with you blend and all them stuff, and they're not working. So that was the challenge. But I feel like the competition was good, and I really love to see everybody dish. I really want to try Naima's sushi, and I told Levante to save me some salmon, but I don't know if you save me some salmon, but yes.
Good. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry you had those challenges, but that's life. You know, in life you have all these challenges and you overcame. So well done. I'm going to pass over to Miss Smith.
So, Kellyanna, what inspired you to be part of this?
Well, what inspired me to be part of this competition is that I like to cook. And when I'm home, most of the time, I watch my mama doing in the kitchen, and I'm like, I like pepper. So if I taste what she's doing and I ain't got enough pepper, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try this on my own and tweak she recipe. And I keep tweaking she recipe. And then one day when I went to church, one of the, I don't know if she's the director, Miss Wusu, she was like, because we made I made a macaroni pie for one of the luncheons, and she was like, there's a junior chef competition coming up and I love to taste the macaroni pie. So she's like, I want you to join, think about it. And I'm like, I can't think about it because I love to cook. Why not share my cooking with someone else?
Okay, very good, very good. So what would you say to teenagers like yourself about eating healthy?
Eating healthy, it is hard, right? And for a young person, it is hard. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the greatest thing for your body. It's going to help prevent a lot of diseases, because when I was going through each component and what each benefited you, I'm like, I have to start trying to put these into practice. And you, even if you don't want to start with the rotting one time, you add in your little unhealthy stuff, but then when you start going into it and you start being serious, you start just be plain out healthy and you're gonna be good.
Okay, thank you and all the best to you today.
All right, and we are back. We're here with the final contestant. Ah, boy, the hurdles you had to go through today. I'm sure it's worth it. I mean, looking at your end product. What are your thoughts on the end product today?
I don't even know what to say. Today, a lot of things went wrong today, but at the end of the day, I still accomplished to get everything done. Most of the things that had to be done.
What was the name of your dish?
Smith's Scrumptious Sushi and Naima's Bougainvillea Iced Tea.
Well, it's now time for you to turn and tell the judges what you did today. All right, good luck.
Good afternoon, judges and viewing audience. Today, before you, I have my unique sushi and Bougainvillea iced tea. The sushi comprises of nori, which is considered a super food, which is rich in nutrients. Yeah. For the grains, I have basmati rice, which is a source of glycemic index, which spikes your heart to a lower rate. And for the meat, I substitute it with soursop drizzled in nori oil so it can mimic the taste of fish. And for the protein, I use red lentils to make the red lentils wrap. To the side, I have teriyaki sauce, spicy mayo, and my carrot salad. Inside of the sushi is also carrot salad. When the carrot is at its raw state, it gives us more nutrients to our body. It's more nutritious to our body. And yeah. For the Bougainvillea iced tea, I use dragon fruit. I freeze the dragon fruit so that it can be cold when I serve it to y'all. And I also put in lemon and lime inside of it so it can taste a little like lemonade. I hope you enjoy.
All right. Well, we're now gonna wait on the judges to taste. You can look and watch them. I mean, you're the youngest of the pack, so you have to feel really, really, really proud of yourself. We're asking a question here.
I remember you said in the sushi, you decided to use soursop instead of fish. Could you tell us why?
Because everybody gonna use fish. Everybody must use something, either fish or chicken. So, me and my mother came up with soursop. We crushed the nori and we added oil to make it yeah, and it gave the soursop flavor just like fish.
All right, look at that, explaining why she did what. So that is pretty cool. She's just not following. She's actually she knows what she's doing. All right, so the judges are tasting. They're doing their thing. They might ask you some more questions, so just be prepared to answer the questions as they come along. But this one is chopsticks, and you dip it, and there you go. Mr. Bell chowing down. He's chowing down. So it's what is it? It's not fish in there? That's crazy. Soursop? Like soursop, the food sauce?
Green soursop.
What? Wow. Okay. And what is sauce on it? What sauce is that?
Spicy mayo.
Spicy mayo sauce.
I took on the challenge to make my own mayo, and with that I added sriracha to give it the color and the spiciness.
And you are 13? You are 13?
I am 14.
Oh, that's a big difference. Ooh, look at you. I'm 14. And you just came up with all that at 14. Is the future looks bright for you. Their future looks extremely 14 years old. Sorry, I made that correction now. 14 years old, and she created that, and she's even explaining what she's doing. So I'm waiting for the judges to give you some more question. You can see the head chef on the long end. He is dipping and tasting. The foodie is in the middle, Mr. TDC. He knows food. So they have their hands full today. Mr. Bell going on the second one. Mr. Bell is going on the second one with the spicy mayo. And so what is that thing? What is that other thing? This one here, what is that?
That's carrot salad.
Oh, it's a carrot salad. Okay, there you go. All right, so he's now with the carrot salad. And the third one is what?
Teriyaki sauce.
Teriyaki sauce. So you pick whatever you want. The spicy mayo, if you want the teriyaki sauce, or you want the okay. I see you. And then the drink. What's the drink called?
Bougainvillea iced tea.
Bougainvillea iced tea. I don't know what that means. Sounds fancy. So there's Mr. TDC digging in. Now Mr. Bell is going to taste it. All judges are tasting the iced tea, the Bougainvillea iced tea. It is well decorated. Yeah. So now all that pressure has come down to this. The judges get to do the tasting and so on, and then they're going to add up the scores, and I'm going to call out the scores, and you're going to say, wow. So I'm just waiting to see if any of the judges have any questions, and then she's going to head over to the hydration station, where she also will be questioned by Miss Smith and Miss Bogo. So I'm just waiting. But I'm like, soursop instead of fish? That's kind of weird, but apparently it tastes good. Soursop. How she mother came up with that, I don't know, but it's absolutely creative, and it also fits in with the whole criteria in terms of what they are looking for today. So you go on what they're judging you on, and she definitely did that. So we're just waiting, looking at the judges to see if anyone has any questions. No one calls over, so right now Mr. Bell is finishing up. And the last one is on the final sushi and the Bougainvillea. Well, that's what it is, Bougainvillea ice cream. I don't know, it's fancy. It's just fancy. All right. I gotta get some of the other judges' thoughts thus far. Well, I see you finish all three.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
And I could imagine if you finished. And did you realize she said she used soursop instead of fish?
Yes, I thought that was actually very creative. I loved it. The sauce, I'm a very big fan of it. The other one, actually nice. It reminds me of more the regular sauce that you have with sushi, but with a twist, a nice little spice, a nice little kick. So it's not as flat as the contemporary sushi sauce. This one has a nice kick to it, nice flavor. This other one is nice. The basmati, the rice that you use, it's actually very, very wholesome, and it's very grateful and delightful actually than the contemporary rice that's used for sushi, because the normal rice for sushi is a sticky rice, and so it's always so conformed. This one is not, so it's fine, but it's actually very good. And I love the fact that to switch it out, and kept it very natural.
Right, thank you very much, Mr. Foodie. Mr. Chefman, any words?
Yes, that was awesome. It's a nice combination. I wish she had put a little bit more of that soursop fish into it. Personally, just to get a little bit more of that bite. The drink is awesome, beautiful drink as well. Yeah, sauce, nice spice, nice combination. Yeah,
Right. All right. Well, well, now all three chefs have done so well today, and it's now time for the judges to choose. I mean, the fact that they made it to the finals, all three are winners. But of course, in the end, there can be only one champion. So whoever wins today, I'm hoping that, the other two, you continue to support them and continue to give them some love. Big up all those of you on the social media who've been sending in the hearts, the thumbs up, and the fire emoji for these youngsters and giving them the support. So, like I said, it's down to the wire. It's now time for the judges to decide who is going to be the top junior chef in this In Your Kitchen competition. All right. I think the young lady is going to head over to the hydration station. She's going to be interviewed again. And so she's heading over there now. I'm going to pass the mic over and have a chit chat with the two persons there. But listen, after speaking to all the judges, after all the tasting, I know they're going to have their hands full. I know it's going to be a tight competition, just like we did with the others, with the grown-ups. This has always been tight. And so with these youngsters, we are going to find out in a little bit. So we're going to pass over the mic and have an interview.
Hello, Naima. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the hydration station. So how did it go for you today? How did you feel about the competition today?
Started off very bad because while I was trying to make the mayonnaise, the blender chip out, and I tried to switch it around so that it can start to work, but it was not working. I had to go to the back, and the same thing also happened with the air fryer. So it was just like, was stressful.
So you had one of those days. Don't worry, we've all been there where we have like the worst day ever. But I think with those things you learn from it and then you just move on. And you did a great job because I saw your bougainvillea drink and it looked very nice. So can you tell us a little bit about it? What inspired you to make that drink?
Okay, so I figured that everybody will do smoothie, and I was not wrong because both of them did smoothie. So me and Sandy was like that we could use bougainvillea. At the time I did not know the name, but I saw the flower around. So we came up with that. We make it taste like lemonade and it looked like pink lemonade.
I was gonna ask, like, what does it taste like? The bougainvillea taste like? Does it on its own? Does it have like a flavor?
No, it can just taste like water. Yeah, you have to put lemon and lime and sugar. Yes, and decoration because the white gave it the decoration.
So, Miss.
Yes. So as you said, things didn't go at first how you wanted, but in the end, you're still able to create your dishes, right? Your different things, and I'm very happy that it worked out that way. So your story didn't end with I didn't make anything. But what would you say though to teenagers about eating healthy? Because this was all about encouraging young people like yourself to make healthy choices, to think about what they're going to eat, on a daily basis for the rest of their life. What would you say to young persons like yourself about eating healthy?
Eating healthy is very good to your body and for yourself because a lot of young children, not only children but adults also, are dying because of obesity. Because too much fat, oil is not good for your body. So eat healthy, exercise, and that will benefit you without going into hospital and everything like that.
Okay, thank you very much. And what inspired you to be part of this? Because this took a lot of courage, I'm sure, as a young person. The spotlight is on you. What inspired you to be part of this?
Sandy. Sandy, my adopted mother. I call her my mother and she calls me her daughter. She went into this competition, just not the junior. She won that. I was her sous chef in that one. So being around her gave me the courage to say, okay, let me go into this competition. And with her help and my parents' help, I won the first one. So hopefully everything go as planned for this one, so I can place. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I hope so.
Okay, thank you very much.
50,000?
50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hold on, stop. Think about the drink before you take a drop. Read up on the label on the back. They say it's ain't sugar, low and fat, but don't be fooled by that. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough.
Everybody sitting down. What you doing, huh?
Start it up. What you doing, huh?
That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody boom. Coming back around with the zoom, zoom, zoom. That's not slow, yeah, everybody zoom.
All right, welcome back. We are in the final stage of this show, the wind down, the countdown. Mr. Executive Chef, you tasted 3 different presentations. What are your thoughts on each one of them? Sorry.
I really like the creativity overall, and I want to thank them for their effort because they put a lot of work, and I've seen them work. I tried to help them a little bit at the back, and they did a great job to work, and they worked together as well, which was awesome. I like the fact that they tried to use local ingredients as well, and mix it up a little bit into some of their dishes, and come with some things that you may not have actually seen at home. And that is very, very interesting and very, very promising for some of these young people starting cooking. I really enjoy that part. Yes.
And it must have been really tough having to write those scores down.
Separate them? Yes, it is. But you go with your heart, right? You go with what you feel when you taste the food, and that tells you we should be ahead a little bit.
All right, thank you so very much for your time and expertise, Mr. Bell turned chef in not just overnight, but turn judge in an afternoon in a couple of seconds. But you seem to enjoy the experience today.
Yeah, being on this side of the camera was really a fun time. First off, just let me congratulate everybody because all the dishes today were above par. Some of the best food I've tasted in a long time. I think some of the textures you guys were able to bring out, the flavors, the creativity. There were some of you that decided to use certain things that I would have never have ever thought about. One in particular, you kept mentioning, how tight it's going to be. I could tell you for sure the difference between my the different competitors came down to very, very, very slim margins for me. So again, it's wonderful to see you young people, taking this time and taking the chance to do something. And I've spoken to most of you, and we've done some interviews before, and I know for a few of you, this is probably a stepping stone to something else. For some of you, maybe not. And I think you guys are heading in the right direction.
Thank you very much. All right. Our lead sponsor, Mr. TDC, is going to take over from here. You're going to tell us, your thoughts on the each one of the dish, and then you're going to let us know who's the champion today.
Alrighty, thank you. So first of all, guys, job well done. Some of the best food I've had in a very long time coming from out of our kitchen. So please give yourself a round of applause. Before I announce the winners, I just want to say, I wish I had the enthusiasm when I was your age to cook. I didn't. I was outside playing. No fault of mine. It is what it is. But I want to encourage you guys to continue doing what you're doing, regardless, because all of you are winners in my book, no matter what, right? Keep cooking. Keep challenging yourself. Keep creating the recipes, no matter what. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Regardless of it is, keep cooking. If it's as a skill set, if it's as a side hustle, full time, no matter what. Let's keep the passion alive. Now, with that said, right, I'm going to announce it in the reverse. Third place winner goes to Devontae Edwards. Congrats. Second place goes to Naima Smith. And of course, first place goes to Kiliana Robin. Congrats. Great. Anything you guys want to share with us before we go? Body on camera shy? You guys all good? No? Good? Okay. Sugar?
Ah, wow. So it really came down, and as we heard one of the judges say, it was really tough in terms of trying to pick a champion. All right, we want to big up the sponsors. Let me take some time out and give them some love. Thank you for, supporting this and donating prizes. As we know that TDC, the big sponsor, is giving a stove, a air fryer, and also a blender as well. So we want to say thank you very much to those sponsors. We want to big up, we have a stay at Kitchen Hill as well. That's one of the big prizes. We have Chop Shop. They're giving massage and Delta with the 100-pound gas cylinder. Like, wow, thank you very much, Delta. So we want to big up all the sponsors. Thank you so very much. Of course, ICDF as well. Thank you for reminding me that. So we want to thank all of the sponsors. Second runner-up gets the prize, a prize as well from TDC. The sous chefs get a gift from ICDF as well. Big up the sponsors again: Rotary, ICDF, Kitchen Hill, Chop Shop, Delta Petroleum, and the Marriott for giving us this space. Thank you so very much. Big up the Marriott, and of course the big guys, TDC. Listen, thank you very much for taking your time out and hanging out with us and watching these children go all the way through. Congratulations to them again. For the others that didn't win, continue to support them, continue to big them up, to encourage them and so on, so that they can continue their journey. All right. Thank you so very much. Big up In Your Kitchen as they continue to promote healthy living. And again, less sugar, more water, people. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.